Good morning. I thought I would capture the sunrise today, so I'm up a little earlier than usual, and I should say I'm out of the house a little earlier than usual, up about the same time. And I didn't range very far from the house. This is the little mock Sleepy Hollow that I come from, because it's kind of cold and my legs still hurt from standing and cooking all day Saturday, so I'm not ranging too far today. But it's a beautiful clear sky. It's warmed up quite a bit, and I thought you guys might appreciate the beautiful sunrise in my Appalachian Shire. I figured I would capture it for you. So there's not a lot to talk about today. The picnic went good, went well. It was 5 people. My mother showed up with cupcakes. A few other people showed up, and of course Jason showed up, which he talked about on his stream yesterday. It was good fellowship. I just wish there would have been more folks. But we had really good conversations. It fueled the old brain, so to speak. And I think that I know what I'll write about for my next Substack article now. And it should be a good one, because I have a lot to say, and I've been ruminating on that idea since yesterday. So that's nice. So when it comes to what to talk about today, excuse me, I had a little burp there. When it comes to what to talk about today, let's, what's a good background for this? There we go, we'll do this. Today I just want to mention that we're not all going to make it. And you shouldn't feel like it's on your shoulders to fix and save everyone. But at the same time, you have to not become a jaded mess and a misanthrope. And that is the line that I have trouble with. It's hard for me to make my peace with the vast majority of our folk, in whether you live in England or South Africa or America or whatever. It seems like the vast majority of our people, our cousins, brothers, friends, family, uncles, whatever, they just are unwilling to face the truth and realize just how purposefully rigged against us everything is, and to do anything about it. And that can be blackpilling and turn you into a misanthrope. And I've towed that line many times over the years of just saying, well, none of these people want to be saved. Why should I care? Well, you should care because there are plenty of people among our race who aren't like that. And it seems like they are growing in number as things get worse. And I don't think that giving up and saying, screw it, my race deserves to die, or most of my race deserves to die, so I just don't give a shit anymore. I just don't think that's healthy. But I do struggle with that, because I've traveled this country coast to coast. I've been to most states. I've talked to people from all over the world. People who live in China, people who've spent years and years in Japan, people who've lived in different places in Africa. Oh wow, there's a car coming. That almost never happens over here. Give me just a second. Okay, it's gone. It was a noisy truck. But my point is, I've talked to people, white people, who have traveled the world, who are from different groups, who know about different ethnic groups, different racial groups even. And it seems to be the same story from everyone, that the vast majority of people are dumb, don't want to know, don't want to care. They just want to care about whatever their ethnic equivalent of sport ball, NASCAR, drinking booze, playing with the kids, going to the lake. That is all the vast majority of people can care about. And I say can care about because I think it might be a genetic thing mixed with like diet and chemicals that go into us. I think that it might be that there's a genetic weakness engendered by bulldozing away all barriers to survival that nature had laid out for us. And that's what makes me think of why so many of our people are just mentally and spiritually switched off. And they're incapable of engaging with anything that isn't bred in circuses and creature comforts. Now, I'm sure that's always been the case to a degree, but I wonder how much our poisonous foods, bad diet, and letting the dumbest and the laziest and the weakest be able to breed via medicine and safety. I don't know. I don't know which one is more to blame than the other, but I'm sure they both play into it. Regardless, where was I even going with that? Oh, yeah, not becoming a misanthrope. Working with other people who are of like mind helps me stay in that small area between caring and going crazy about caring and becoming a disengaged misanthrope. Staying in between that is good for me. And when I meet other people, like at my picnics, like at the camping trips that I have, like going to the OGC gatherings that happen every year, going to local gatherings of people that, you know, are at least kind of switched on about stuff, that helps me stay in that nice sweet spot, in that narrow zone of caring enough and contributing without letting it eat me alive inside, and being detached enough and realizing, well, this is just where we are. I can just do the best I can, and not becoming a misanthrope. Meeting other people of like mind really helps me with that. So if you struggle with that like I struggle with that, I highly recommend that you find at least one or two other people that you can visit a few times a year, or once a year even, and talk about what you're constructively doing to make life better for you, your loved ones. Of course, bigger picture, but most of us can't do a lot with bigger picture stuff. Even me. I mostly work locally and personally with people in different little communities, different groups across the country. I help network people together. So even though I talk to a lot of people across the country, it's not like I'm making big changes like in government and media and shit. I'm not doing that. Most of us can't do that. So when it comes to the mindset you should have for how to approach what the Go Free community calls white well-being, what any, I guess, sane pro-white person would call a better tomorrow, right? When engaging with that kind of stuff, like I've been saying on my channel for a long time, make it personal and small scale, because you need it to be somewhat rewarding for you so you don't burn out and you don't become like I did over the years. So heed my wisdom here. You can contribute. You can, make your memes and fight in the meme war. You can use Go Free Lexicon to attack media and publishing companies and stuff to try to get them to change anti-white ads and things. That's fine. You can do that. But for me, fulfillment didn't come from that. No matter how successful I was in the meme war, no matter how much I owned the libs on Facebook and Twitter, it's not fulfilling and it doesn't give me anything. The things that give me fulfillment are helping things in my immediate area be better, building bridges between me and the people who, in my personal life, who I have drifted away from, creating real connections between people, like the Old Glory Club, White Wellbeing Community, bridging gaps between people who need to be associating together. That gives me fulfillment. So it's the little personal things that help me stay away from being a misanthrope and keep from being totally consumed by the culture war and letting that dopamine hit keep me alive every day. That's not healthy either. So that's my advice after thinking on this stuff, and it's not going to be what my Substack article's about, because I don't want to spoil it, but it'll be good. I don't even want to spoil the title because I already have the title. I'm just going to wait till I drop it. We'll see when that'll be. I don't know if it'll be this week or not. I don't know if I have that kind of time, but we'll see. Anyway, that's basically it. It was good to meet with a few people at the picnic. It helps to recharge me and give me what little tiny bump of fulfillment I need to keep going. And maybe that'll work for you too, because I struggle with just giving up every day. It's hard. It's a hard thing that I've been grappling with and struggling with for years now. Of these people don't want to be saved, why should I care? Well, we have to care, because we only have one people. And as cursed and as ugly as everything has become, everything good that we have, all the technologies, all of the sensible, sane structures of civics and law and order and all the things that have made our lives good, the more our race is decayed, the more that we're taken advantage of, and the longer that we stay weak, the sooner we will lose everything. And we should care about that at least a little bit, enough to be engaged locally at least. So that's why I have to toe the line. I can't let the caring consume me, and I can't become a misanthrope. And maybe that'll help you too. Maybe you struggle with that like I do. So we'll wrap it up there then. Me and Chris have a very good Empire of Lies planned for Thursday, so I hope to see you there for that. And we will enjoy this beautiful sunrise here. And I will wrap it up and head back home through Sleepy Hollow. So I hope to see you guys Thursday evening, and just keep heart and do the best you can to not lose heart, to not lose hope, and to just be the best white person you can for you and your loved ones, because our future literally does depend on it. God bless, guys. I'll see you Thursday.